KHOU 11 News at 6 starts now.
Good evening, I'm Zach Tawatari. We have breaking news. A woman is in the hospital after she was stabbed, allegedly by two children. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says it happened on April Valley Court. That's near Queenston Boulevard and FM 529 in Northwest Harris County. Preliminary info from the sheriff is that the woman, possibly in her 50s, was stabbed by two kids who may only be 8 and 12 years old. The children ran from the scene. The woman was taken to a hospital in serious condition. We have a crew trying to gather more information at the scene. And more breaking news. At least one person was killed when the car they were in hit a school bus. That's according to Houston police. It happened in the southbound lanes of the Southwest Freeway at Hillcroft Avenue. This is video taken just about 30 minutes ago from a TransStar camera. We did see what looked like several people get off one bus and onto another before that bus left the scene. We have a crew there, and they were able to tell us the bus belongs to Alief ISD. We reached out to the district and are waiting to hear back. No word right now if anyone else was hurt. As we learn more, you can find updates on KHOU.com and on our KHOU app. That's available on the Google Play and Apple Store. And now to weather, taking a live look at Pleasure Pier in Galveston. Clear and sunny, but also looking like it could be a bit breezy down by the water. Let's go to meteorologist Pat Kavlin. Pat.
Hey, Zach. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous day out there. Definitely one of the nicer days that we've had here in a long time. Live look here out towards downtown. Gulf Freeway is moving real clear as well. Barely anybody out there. High clouds did not stop us from making it to 77 degrees this afternoon, so pretty much on tap. I mean, morning temperature and afternoon temperature pretty much where we should be for this time of year. Sunset coming up in an hour and a half. Here's your forecast for the evening. If you have plans, especially if you're doing dinner outside tonight, I would have a jacket just in case, because once the sun goes down, it gets cool in a hurry. We'll see temperatures slide back into the 60s by 9 p.m. and then we'll have a lot of clouds start to move in after midnight. Those clouds, though, will not produce rain until we get to Monday. So Sunday is a dry day, although we will see more clouds around. Mid-70s for your high. Mid-70s again Monday with a pretty good chance for showers and storms. The payoff is great, though. By Tuesday, tons of sunshine and mid-70s again, and that beautiful weather will last us through the rest of the week. So we will turn breezy on Sunday ahead of our next rainmaker. That'll come with a lot of clouds again for tomorrow, and then rain arrives as we get to Monday. But again, the payoff behind that, gorgeous weather as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and the rest of the upcoming week, with temperatures climbing back through the 70s. Here's a look at your wind forecast. We get you into tomorrow afternoon. We could see some gusts out there up to 20, 25, 30 miles per hour. So definitely a breezy day. That's going to bring in a little more humidity as well, setting the stage for our next storm system on Monday. We're clear out there right now. High clouds starting to slide in. You can see they're all coming in from the west. Those will thicken up here as we go through the overnight. So it's increasing clouds. Definitely jacket weather if you plan on being out this evening. As we get to tomorrow, more clouds, breezy, mild temperatures in the mid-70s. Then here comes our storm from West Texas. That'll bring us some showers and storms as we get you into the day on Monday. Looks like a pretty good chance that everyone sees rain at some point during the day. This is not going to be like what we just saw the other day, though. It's a low-end severe potential. It's not going to be as much rain either. I think the bulk of it stays to our north, and the greatest severe threat stays to our north and east. You can see on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the worst. It's a level 2 for our extreme eastern areas. City of Houston points north. You're under a level 1, so it's the lowest potential for severe weather. And then once you get south and west of town, we're not expecting severe weather at all. So again, best potential for anything strong or severe stays mainly to the east. Tomorrow, a lot of clouds to start and a lot of clouds to end. But again, it's a dry day with temperatures in the mid-70s. Here's Monday morning. Couple showers already starting to overspread the area. And again, maybe 1 or 2 of these gets a little punchy with a lot of lightning, maybe with some breezy conditions. We're not expecting anything significant in terms of severe potential. And again, the best chance of that will be to the north and east. Areas to the south and west, you'll barely see any showers at all through the afternoon. That's out of here by the evening. There's 6 o'clock. Things look good. Even for after school, we should be okay. And we clear things out in a hurry as we get into Tuesday. It's gorgeous weather and smooth sailing then as we go through the rest of the week. So jacket weather for tonight, 58. We're up to 75 then for tomorrow with more clouds and breezy conditions. Here's your 7-day forecast. Mid-70s across the board through about Wednesday. Again, it's stormy, it's showery. It's just not a great day Monday. Tuesday looks great though. Tons of sunshine. Again, mid-70s. A few more clouds then as we get you into Wednesday, and then beautiful weather here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We really have not seen a stretch like this in a while, Zach. Upper 70s to around 80 degrees as we get to the start of next weekend.
Well, certainly looking forward to that, Pat. Thank you so much. More traffic problems along the loop this time. On the north side, the westbound lanes are closed from the Hardy Toll Road to Airline Drive due to construction. This is video from earlier from the TransStar camera at Irvington. We've seen people going the wrong way down that on-ramp to try and avoid the backup. At one point, what looked like work trucks needed to get onto the loop, and drivers had to reverse to get out of the way. Those westbound lanes aren't set to reopen until Monday morning. Now, taking a live look in Charlotte as the 7th seed Longhorns get ready to tip against Tennessee. That game scheduled to start at 7 tonight. You can watch that game, of course, on KHOU. A reminder that tomorrow the Cougs are taking on Texas A&M, the winner moving on to the round of 16. Join KHOU at the official UH Watch Party at Avenida Houston. KHOU meteorologist Chris Ramirez is going to be there, along with a DJ spinning tunes, food, games, prizes, and so much more. Fans get to watch the game on a giant 24-foot LED screen. The plaza opens at 6. Tip-off is around 7:40. On arguably a picture-perfect day, it seems appropriate that hundreds of artists would set up shop downtown, part of the Bayou City Arts Festival at Sam Houston Park. Katira Winfrey takes us inside.
There's love and passion in this work. It's why Sidney Carter gets up and picks up his paintbrushes every morning.
I love to listen to music. You know, that's what I do when I get up in the morning. I turn my jazz on and I go to work.
Music gets him going, and it's evident in the music-inspired pieces that fill his tent inside the Bayou City Arts Festival. He's from Atlanta, Georgia, but has been coming to Houston for decades to sell and share his work.
It's relaxing, rewarding. It's my gift.
Inside Sam Houston Park, there's art and enrichment for young people, but for those looking to shop, you can take your pick from 250 artists from across the country, including 2 more from Canada. Visitors will find pieces from 19 disciplines, from painting, clay, glass, drawing, and much more.
Houston is a hub, and there's something for everyone here.
The downtown streets are lined with vendors. Anjali Nada made the quick drive from Katy. She's sharing talent and a lot of Indian culture through her work.
The art forms that you all see here are basically about 5,000 to 2,500-year-old art forms from different parts of India.
She says the form is how a piece is created and the meaning each image represents. She's keeping the tradition while adding a few modern touches for contemporary homes.
Have meanings, and it brings those blessings to home. So initially these were done on mud plastered walls outside the homes, and it is believed that if I'm drawing lotuses, it will bring spiritual awakening to my home.
Sunday is the final day of the Bayou City Arts Festival. Reporting in Houston, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.
And the Bayou City Arts Festival goes from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow. Tickets are $20. Kids 12 and under, they get in free. As part of Women's History Month, the Houston Health Department and the District H City Council member Mario Castillo hosted a health fair. It was at the Denver Harbor Multi-Service Center today. The Houston Health Department says it's trying to get more information to people about the kind of services they can offer, like family planning and cancer screenings.
Health screenings can help us find if we have an issue with time and be able to address it with time.
In addition to the health information, families could grab some goodies and meet with the Easter Bunny. Houston area teens got some professional training behind the wheel. Brakes, which stands for Be Responsible and Keep Everyone Safe, as a nonprofit group giving free driving lessons this weekend. It's not driver's ed, though. The instructors include current and former members of law enforcement, as well as professional racers and stunt drivers.
Traffic accidents are leading cause of death for aged from age 16 to 20. And we just want to change those stats, make the road safer for everybody, and also teach the teenagers proper driving etiquette, and also some high defensive skills to get them out of certain situations.
Brakes was founded by drag racing champion Doug Herbert in honor of his two sons, John and James, who lost their lives in a crash in 2008. You can find more information at putonthebrakes.org. Today, President Joe Biden signed the $1.2 trillion spending package the Senate approved overnight. It avoids a partial shutdown of the government, at least through September. The deal that started in the House, though, could cost the Speaker his job. Rob Kirkpatrick reports.
Just 2 hours after the midnight deadline, Congress passed a funding bill to avoid a government shutdown.
This funding agreement between the White House and congressional leaders is good news that comes in the nick of time. When passed, it will extinguish any more shutdown threats for the rest of the fiscal year.
President Joe Biden signed the legislation Saturday and praised the bipartisan bill, calling it, quote, good news for the American people. The $1.2 trillion funding bill addresses a slate of critical government operations, including the Departments of Defense, Homeland Security, Labor, and the legislative branch.
This is a good result for the American people in terms of standing up for their health, their safety, their education, their national security protection, and of course, above all else, their economic well-being.
But the fight is far from over, as hardline conservatives signaled an unwillingness to approve the legislation.
It's a bad day for the country, for anybody that votes for this. The funding that's killing this country.
The agreement could also cost Republican Mike Johnson his job as House Speaker. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene on Friday filed a motion to vacate him as House Speaker.
I filed the motion to vacate today, but it's more of a warning and a pink slip. This was our leverage. This is our chance to secure the border, and he didn't do it.
Greene's resolution to oust Johnson will hang over the GOP conference as the House begins a 2-week recess. Rob Kirkpatrick, KHOU 11 News.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more news at 10 on KHOU.